Igbos have been marginalized. Creating 6 states in Southeast will calm agitation. Nwoko. My people, I don't say my matter get as it be. And I always give authentic information. Despite the fact that some people find it difficult to believe me. Some people said it's a propaganda. Some said I lie too much. But I can tell you the simple truth. Nwoko, according to the information I got, because I have an insider who is working with me, said that he can sacrifice anything to make sure that they create 6 states in Anioma, or rather to make sure that he gets Anioma state. And getting that Anioma state because he wants to become the governor of Anioma state. According to the information, he said he don't even mind sacrificing his last wife, which is the Nollywood actress, or rather Nollywood superstar Regina Daniels, who happens to be his latest or last wife, rather. Maybe not last wife because he can still marry. She by the hear people say he want to go marry Emanuela. So waiting our politicians they do because of power, because of money. Some will say, hey, this man now having the interest of Anioma people at heart because he is talking from his own one side of his mouth for now. Because when that power later enter his mouth or later enter his hand, we will then turn to be talking from 2 sides of his mouth. But what is wrong with our people in terms of looking for power? Haven't you sacrificed enough that you're even willing to sacrifice your last wife, that small girl, because you want to get Anioma state and become the governor of Anioma state? In fact, you want to become the godfather of Anioma state, because once you are just juggling up and down with money, even sacrificing your constituency project money, because they have constituency allowance. This man is sacrificing it. It's not enough for him. That is why when you go to his constituency in Anioma, this man never completed any single project since he assumed that office as a House of Rep member, or rather Senate. But now he is willing to sacrifice more. I will not be surprised if this man can say he will sacrifice all his children because he wants to have Anioma and also marry more wives. Anyway, my people, I don't hear them. These are the people who keep on drawing the Biafran struggle back. When we say we are moving forward, they will say, Nehikaba, what we want is backwardness, because you still want to belong to the so-called Zojuria. But it cannot happen. If you like, you can sacrifice all your wives, including the ones you are going to marry. But the truth there is that we, the Biafrans, don't need Anioma state. We have already crafted out 40 states of Biafra, which is going to be unveiled and also presented on the 2nd day of December 2024, which is next month. So you can go and continue your daydreaming, but we have left you behind, according to Asare Dokubo. Moving forward, Tinubu's administration will turn stone to bread. David Umahi, my dear, you are not far from the truth. In Kaduna State, I watched one video yesterday and I shed tears. I said, Zojurians are really suffering. They are really suffering, but even the so-called politicians or their leaders, or the ones who said they choose them to lead them, are not doing anything about it. A trailer rather, have an accident and overturned. That trailer is carrying a pasta, or general name we used to call it Indomie. The Indomie braked finish and mixed with the dirty water. Not dirty water, dirty sand. Sand, sand, all the kebab charcoal. Sand, literally. Do you know that people are there packing all those things, thanking God thank God though he provided them with food? My dear, even a madman cannot see that thing and put face there. Any madman that eat that kind of food, that person have been mad for years or decades or ages. A newly madman have choice of food. If you give a madman anything he don't want, he tell you, no, I cannot eat. Or even if he take it from you, he move an inch, he will throw it away. That is what people are thanking God, that he provide them with food. I wish you can see that video, you watch it by yourself and see what I'm talking about. That is what somebody come out now. Here David Umahi. Each time they want to pass on a wrong information, they will use an Igbo man. Tinubu's administration will turn stone to bread. The same Tinubu's administration, where his own people in the Lagos state he claims to be his base, they are flogging people like animals, common because of one loaf of agege bread. No people original bread. Agege bread. Oh, I weep for Nigeria and see. Doyin Okukpe visit Bola Ahmed Tinubu. These are the people who sold Peter Obi. Who killing Peter Obi, shouting, obedient, obedient, Obi Kaigese, Obi Kerenke, Obi. He have betrayed him. Without Tinubu, Buhari wouldn't have been president. Sunday Dare. So on a later agree. But when people are talking that Tinubu is the one that made this guy president, or I say, na lie. After the Buhari destroying the country, now Tinubu take over from him. He said, I will continue from legacy of my predecessor, Bola Buhari, Muhammadu Buhari. Now it is happening. I beg help me, like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. If you say I talk too much, even you too, you listen too much. Let us go there, I beg. The lawmaker representing Dead and North in the Nigerian Senate, Nwoko, has maintained that the Southeast has been marginalized and creating a sixth state will as such their agitation. Nigeria News report that Nedu, during an interview on Channels Television's Politics today, pointed out that the Southeast is the only region with 5 states, unlike other regions except for the Northwest, which has 7 states. The lawmaker expressed confidence that the Fulani government would create another state out of Delta State to give the South a 7th or a 6th for the Southeast. Can you say it? If Delta say they are not Igbos, and now you want to create a state from Anioma, it's either it belongs to the South or you say to the Southeast. That means you are not even sure of what you're dragging for. Nwoko added that the people of Anioma in Delta State are proudly Igbos and will become the 6th state of the Southeast. He said the creation of Anioma State is very possible. The need is for self-determination. Let me tell you this. I represent 9 local government areas. My constituency is made up of 9 local government areas. Out of these 9, a gas. 6 of them are oil and gas producing. We are predominantly agricultural people. Some of it has been devastated by oil pollution. But to have a state is something we have been clamoring for over 50 years. We, the Aniomas, are proudly Igbos. We will be the 6th state, Ndibo. We'll be the 6th Ndibo state. The fact is that the Fulani government is going to create 1 state. They are going to create the state to assuage the Igbo because they have been marginalized. Southeast is the only part of Nigeria that is marginalized. Southeast is a zone in Nigeria with just 5 states. Others have 6 states except the Northwest that has 7 states. You don't call that marginalized, and if you listen to the youth who are agitating in IPOB or ESN, what are they clamoring for? They are talking about being marginalized, and one of the ways they are being marginalized is having fewer states than others, which is lie. And we, the Igbos from the other side of the river, they call us Bende or Western Igbo. If we have a state that could become the 6th state in the Southeast or 7th state in the South, the fact is that an average Igbo person will feel, okay, something has been done for us. Just creating state, that is the only thing. I thought you go to school. I don't know, your brain itself is empty. Tinubu's administration will turn stone to bread. David Umahi. The Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, has reaffirmed the dedication of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to ensure it maintains the quality of roads throughout all 36 states of the Federation. Umahi said this. They said that his ministry was not distracted by the challenges before it, adding that the incumbent governor was committed to turning its stone to bread. Nigeria News report that Umahi made these remarks during a town hall meeting different from Bulaba, and the stakeholders engagement organized by the Federal Ministry of Works, focusing on the alignment of the 63 kilometer segment of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway in Akure, the capital of Ondo State, on Thursday. He emphasized that the Coastal Highway plays a crucial role in the economic advancement of the states it traverses and the nation as a whole. The former governor of Ebonyi State also acknowledged his accountability for the inadequacies in federal road infrastructure across the nation. He said one of the things we saw when we came on board was that Tinubu inherited 26,604 projects, total as of May 29, 2023, 13 trillion naira. This is your what do they call it? Your reputation. Almost every time you keep on telling all this. The same story every blessed day. Now you are telling again to turn a stone into bread. In his closing remarks, the chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Works, Aken Alabi, commended Tinubu for the initiative and the minister for working hard to get the desired result for the Nigerians. We at the House of Representatives are fully behind the President and Works Minister. Our aim is that at the end of the day, we want Nigeria to work. We have to say bye-bye to the practice of contractors collecting money and not working. If contractors are not on site, don't pay them. That is one of the biggest scams in the ministry, the lawmaker stressed. Doyin Okugbe, don't go visit Tinubu looking for appointments. All of them have been disappointed. What did they call this a small goat? Reno Mokiri, he don't struggle. So we are better go meet Tinubu for Asorok. Tinubu greet him. A real politician tell and say, come on, get out of here. What about FFK? That one is no-go area. What about Roleta Onochie? Who turn and begin to insult P2B? Now nobody is hearing about Roleta Onochie again. They don't know that power is transient. When you are gone, you are gone. You are being forgotten. Nobody even know you. A former Director General of P2B 2023 Presidential Campaign Council, Doyin Okugbe, has paid a visit to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nigeria News report that Okugbe, a former presidential aide, met with Tinubu at the presidential villa on Thursday, which is yesterday. Details of the meeting between the duo was not been disclosed as at the time of this report. Meanwhile, Okugbe has recently applauded Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent cabinet reshuffle, particularly his decision to scrap what he termed superfluous ministries. Speaking in an interview last Thursday in Lagos, Okugbe highlighted the strategic role played by global auditing from KPMG in the process that led to the dismissal of some ministers. He said, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done the needful by his midterm rejig of his cabinet, scrapping superfluous ministries in line with removing waste and making government compact and effective. This is commendable. For the first time, removal of ministers from the cabinet has not been arbitrary or sentimental, apart from an in-house key performance index report. KPMG is also said to be involved in critical performance assessment of the ministers. According to the politician, Nigerians expect the president and his new cabinet to pull up their bootstrings and address the nation's issues. He expressed hope in President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. Rather, President Tinubu's renewed hopeless agenda, because this one is a renewed shaggy, to reposition the country. We are waiting. Maybe 15 years. By that time, Tinubu crack herself have been eaten up by termites. Without Tinubu, Buhari wouldn't have been president Sunday. The special advisor to the president on public communications and orientation, Sunday Dare, on Thursday commended Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his instrumental role in the emergence of former President Muhammadu Buhari. Before the All Poverty Congress APC defeated the then ruling People's Democratic Party PDP in 2015, Buhari had run unsuccessfully for the presidency in the 2003, 2007 and 2011 elections. The turning point came when Buhari's Congress for the Progressive Change, which is CPC, merged with Tinubu's Action Congress of Nigeria, which is ACN, and other parties forming the APC, a platform that ultimately won the 2015 presidential selection. Appearing on Chinese televisions today, Dare asserted that Buhari's victory would not have been possible without Tinubu's pivotal contributions. If you look at the role Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu played in the emergence of Muhammadu Buhari, it is clear that without his effort in forming the party and creating the platform, President Buhari would not be emerged Dare remarked, championing Buhari's candidacy. We asked if he promoted Buhari as the APC presidential candidate. Dare affirmed it was a collective effort. It wasn't me, it was a team. The electoral victories in 2015 and 2019 had President Tinubu's influence. Many others played significant role as well. Reflecting on the Buhari's legacy, Dare, who served as a Minister of Sports and Youth Development in Buhari's administration, declined to label his tenure as failure, emphasizing instead that the governance is continuous. Buhari did his part and moved on, just like Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, and Jonathan before him. Now Bola Ahmed Tinubu is making bold, courageous decisions that other leaders did not. He added, what are the decisions? Tell us. They praised Tinubu for his reform, notably the removal of petrol subsidy aimed at realigning the nation's economy for sustainable growth. My people, now here we'll end it all. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribed. Kemesiano.